All right, today is August 11, 2013. Let's take a look at the market and some of the stock before the market we open for trading tomorrow. Gonna more look at quite a number of stock, hopefully a few from each sector, and so hopefully there's something in here for everybody. So right now, let's take a look at the S&P 500. If we could take a look at the S&P 500 right now, and it still seems to be trending on this. This basically, this particular trend line here. Although, there might be a little bit pullback coming down somewhere around this level here, which would be somewhere around the 1685, 1683, and that area. And if we break below that, then we'll probably be looking at maybe coming back down to somewhere around this 50-day moving average near this 1650 region here. And also the Dow Jones 30. The Dow Jones 30 is also kind of pulling back a little bit. Maybe it's consolidating down here somewhere around the 15,400. And if it dip down and break below this, we probably could see it to come down and test this essentially this 15,300 level here. So, and then the transportation been a little bit weaker than most of the indexes. Came down and tested the 50-day, the 20 EMA. Although right now still seems to be holding up at this particular level here, somewhere around 6,390. But wouldn't be surprised to see it to come down and possibly test this 50-day moving average. But anything is possible right now. So because although it's still kind of holding up this particular trend here, but it did break a little bit of under this particular level here. So we'll probably be looking at to get down, this 50-day moving average would be somewhere around the 63.58, 60, 63.60. And then the Nasdaq 100. The Nasdaq 100 is also kind of pull back a little bit. We might see it to come down to this 3080, 3080 near the 20 EMA. So and because you look at this, it's still trending nicely, just like all the other indexes. It's still kind of riding on this trend here. But we could see it come down to this this 3084 area, and possibly just slightly under this 20 EMA. But I do wouldn't be surprised for this to resume its upward trend and break this 3150, I believe, this high here, this multi-year high. And then on the Russell 2000, the Russell 2000 is kind of holding at this particular support level here, somewhere around the 1039, 1040. So we gotta see if it could stay above this 20 EMA. If it's not, then it could come down and fill this little gap here. There is a little gap here, so it could come down and fill this gap somewhere around this 1020 area. So so by that time, maybe if it dipped down here, probably the 50-day would also get up to this 1020. So it probably test the 50-day moving average. Be a little bit surprised to see if it come all the way down to this 1000 area here, because that would be a pretty big correction here for the Russell 2000. So that's set on the market. It seems to be still on the uptrend until it shows us some pattern that the top have been formed, which it hasn't give us that clear indication yet. So it's only time will tell, and right now we basically just continue to trade the trend, and the trend is still up until it tells us otherwise. So let's take a look at some of the stock first. Let's take a look at Apple here. Apple made the swing high that we're looking at, is the, that area of the 465. It did came up and tagged that 465. Matter of fact, it went up to this 472 here. I think the high was that 472. So right now we're looking at for it to kind of pull back and maybe get back up to this area here, somewhere around the 450 area, and maybe then we see this resume and break this 472. Because I do, what I said from time before, I do see this is a nice near-term, intermediate double bottom, and here's the pivot for that double bottom. So I kind of look for this thing to possibly get back up here to this 505, 515 area if it break that 472. And then we'll also look at Google. Google is still sort of kind of hanging in there. Yeah, haven't done much either way. It's sort of ever since the earning, it's just kind of hovering around at this 880 area and this 900, 910. So it's kind of waiting for this thing to make a decision one way or the other. But so far looking at the trend, it's still trending higher. So it could be just a little consolidation here. So we just kind of have to keep an eye on this. There could be a possibility that it's going to break out of here and get up to make a new all-time high. And the other one is Amazon. Amazon finally kind of rolled over a little bit after the earning. Here's this earning gap there. I mean that earning price move here. Even though they reported a loss, so finally after that little burst, it kind of been trending down, and right now it seems to be testing this level here. I wouldn't be surprised to see it come down and test this the 50-day moving average somewhere around the 288, 290 level. Coming down at this level about the 280, that would be certainly something to be concerned of. If Amazon do come down to that 280, then probably looking for some sort of reversal here. Basically it could come down like this. So we kind of have to keep an eye on that. But still, just like all the other stock, the trend is still up until proved otherwise. We just continue to trade the trend. Then Netflix, also Netflix is kind of holding at this level here. Seems to be trying to make another move to the upside here. So wouldn't be surprised to see this stock gonna break this 250, 260 area here and try to tag this, make another new new high up here at above this 270, because the trend is still sort of in the uptrend. Moving average is still up, so definitely there still seems to be showing more momentum. IBM, one of the concerning stock for the Dow. I think this, if there's any drag on the Dow Jones Industrial, probably IBM would be the one. So we kind of have to keep an eye on breaking this 187, 188. So if it break this, then it could come down to maybe about this 175 here, and that would be putting a lot of weight on the Dow Industrial. And on the financial side, let's take a look at Goldman. Goldman Sachs is also having a little difficulty of trying to break about this this 168 to tag up to this 175 that we've been waiting for. So, but it's still holding up at this 162 area. This is 160 here on this moving average of the 50-day, and we're still seeing this thing trending. So, we just have to be a little patient and watch it to see can it consolidate down here and then break about this 168. Okay, and let's take a look at Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley is also kind of holding up this, came down for, holding between this gap here. Wouldn't be surprised to come down to fill this gap, right here. Let me, this particular gap here, and come down and test this 50-day moving average somewhere around the 2620 here. So then take a look at a couple of the bank. B of A. B of A is still kind of holding up here, kind of testing this. So wouldn't be surprised to see this hold up and probably make another run above this 15. The trend is still good. Look at this. Here's the weekly chart here. So here's this 1375, 1380. Could be come down here. This 50-day moving average. But look for further consolidation here, and if the market do rally next week and the financial, resume its leadership, then we probably will see BFA also come back and try to break this $15 level here. And then looking at JP Morgan, JP Morgan is also kind of came down a little bit after it hit this peak here, It is riding on this 50-day moving average, even though it's kind of flattened out a little bit. Here we might see this maybe come down and test a little support here down to 53, then see could it bounce a little bit. So because you see that the trend is still up, so you can see that it could be coming down to this trend line. This would be somewhere around the 52, 50, 53 level there. So okay, let's take a look at the other stock. Let's see. Let's take a look at some solar stock. Couple solar stock. First Solar. First Solar also got the earning reported last week, and it got clobber, got gap down here. So it seemed like it's trying to hold this, this $40 level here, the 40.20. Probably see this thing, come down and tag this 200-day moving average, and then see would it be able to hold this $30 support here. If it could make a little bounce and come up here, then it probably will encounter the resistance up here near the 50-day and the 20 EMA. So that would be somewhere around the 45, 47 area at this level here. And then the other one is Solar City. Solar City also reported earning, and that didn't fall too good neither. So you look at got a little resistance here. Seems to be holding a little support here. Definitely looking at the 50-day moving average, it's kind of be kind of trending down, rolling over. So wouldn't be surprised to see this might come down a little bit more to this 34, 33 area. What is this? 33. So it's about 32.90. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Solar City might be seeing a little bit more weakness, and also you look at the MACD, it's kind of rolling over a little bit. So we'll see, because that is a little bit of a hyped up stock. So we just have to kind of keep an eye on that. And then on the retailer, take a look at a couple of the retailer. Maybe like TJ Maxx. Right? TJ Maxx seems to made a little breakout here, for a couple of days, and then came back down. So chances are it probably will come down and test this 50-day moving average, because there is this this little trend line here that is riding on. So we might be seeing it come back down here if it can hold this. So then the other one here, let's see, we could look at Tiffany. Tiffany has also made a little run here. Got to do make some 52-week high last week, and then kind of holding up there. Maybe it's kind of could break out of this this little top here somewhere around the 6150 and no 8150. I'm sorry, 8150. So this level here, you can see that book to here on this this multi-year high back here made at 2011. So so keep an eye on that. That might have a little bit more upside on that breakout if it could break above that 8150. And then Ralph Lauren, that kind of got dropped. I believe that might be an earning drop here. But still, if you look at the little bit longer term, it is still riding up on this trend here. And there might be a possibility that after this drop, and it might come back and fill this gap, because there are this double inside bar here. So if it break above here, get above this 180, 181, there's a good possibility that it could come back up to this 185 and fill this gap here. So definitely don't discard Ralph Lauren. If you're trading this guy, you might want to just keep an eye on it. You never know, because these things get sold off with some odd reason, and just to shake some of the weak hand out. Then let's see what other one we want to see. Oh yeah, let's take a look at some casino stock. MGM, we're looking for MGM to break out, and actually it did. Booked this about the 16 and made a little run up here to this 1760. Now it's kind of consolidating here, so it could be just kind of setting up a little bit flag here, and it could make another run here once after a little consolidation. So you never know, because it kind of broke this level here. Essentially we're looking at the breakout here, then once it break, and got this little trend line going up there. So definitely, MTM is something to keep an eye on. If you are holding long, then certainly you want to start trailing your stop and kind of protect your profit here. And the other one is LVS, Las Vegas Sand. That's kind of been hovering around, this area, this 56 area. And right now, with the 50-day moving average kind of rolling over a little bit, I'd be a little bit cautious on Las Vegas Sand until we break about this 58, which is this particular level here, right here, until if it could break. Oops, what is that? This is WYNN Resort. We'll look at that later. Let's go back to Las Vegas Sand. If we could, if this stock could break about this level here, then maybe it could make another run up at making a new 52-week high about the 60, and possibly get up to this level here, which is about 62, 63. Okay, then let's take a look at WYNN Resort, and that too is kind of holding at this level here at this 141 area to try to break this, and it could be forming a little bit of an inverted head and shoulder here. Right? If we take a look here, right? This right here, if it get a little bit here, so keep an eye on this, and maybe it will break this 141 area. I mean, this is a long baseline here, long, so if we could break this, definitely that will be a very bullish breakout. So this is a massive inverted head and shoulder if we could break this thing here. Right? This is almost 3 years. So, and let's see what else we got here. Let's take a look at some of the energy, and here's the what's this weather for international. Seems like this guy might have a possibility of breaking out of this baseline here, and this baseline somewhere around the 1450 level here, which is this area here. And if we could break through, that could be very bullish for this particular stock here. Again, I mean, this could be a little bit of an inverted head and shoulder, or you could look at this as a little cup and handle. Okay. And then take a look at the other one here. Let's take a look at Schlumberger here. Schlumberger, kind of coming down and testing this gap here. Okay, so we got to keep an eye on this. If it break into this gap, then most likely it probably could come down and try to test this level here, somewhere around the 78. Okay, and then let's look at Chesapeake. I was in that trade and got out of it after the this earning play here. There was a trade on a breakout, right, based on this baseline here, and then you got that earning play here on this earning gap. So when it popped, so you got this thing here, and right now it seems to be consolidating. Got a little doji here, so if we could maintain this consolidation up here, it could be another break here, because you can see that there is a big long baseline up here at that 26 level, right? Okay, so maybe it will pull back and set up a inverted head and shoulder. So you might want to just keep an eye on that. Certainly right now I wouldn't chase it to play for that 26, because it might encounter some resistance here. I would rather wait until it break out on that 26 and come back, retest it, then maybe look for a long entry possibility there. And then here's this Pioneer, I guess Pioneer Natural Resources. It's also got a little pop on the earning. Right now it's kind of flagging. You can see this little weekly, sort of like a small NR7. I'm not sure is it a NR7 or not, but you can see usually when you see these kind of candle formations, usually there's a lag form on those here on the daily. If you see them on a weekly basis here, so you can see that there's a little flag here. So maybe it will break this, and then you could do a little bit measure move here and get some possible projection on the price target. Okay. And what is the other one? I think the other one that I also was kind of looking at the last couple of weeks was Ultra Petroleum, and that too seems to be waiting to break out of this area here, which is 2250. You can see this baseline here, basically looking at this thing, and it could be a little bit of a cup and handle or a little inverted head and shoulder. But again, the key thing is you look at the weekly. Right, the weekly, you got this long, long baseline here for this thing to break out, and if it break out of this long baseline at the 24, that could be very bullish, and it could bring up here at this 29, 30 area. So definitely one of these energy stocks to keep an eye on. And we have this Cliff Natural Resources, I believe. Yep. And see this right here. This kind of interesting stock. I know there's a lot of eye on this one right now, and a lot of people is basically waiting for this thing to get up to this 200-day moving average. And if look at this here, it's a nice little trend that's coming down, and it broke through this trend line here. If you want to be a little bit of an aggressive trader, you might want to just go ahead and take something up here and set your stop somewhere down here. I don't think we're going to see much of a resistance here at the 200. I think it's probably going to break through, but I never know. That's my opinion, so opinion don't count. Right? So I think the thing here is to play this, use your plan, and set your risk. Right? You could be a little aggressive here, or you could be a conservative and wait for this to come up and test the 200-day, because chances are it could get up here to try to fill this gap if it break. So definitely that's a good possibility here. Okay, and look at these MACD. I mean, these MACD is kind of rising, so that's kind of really encouraging. Right, look at this divergence here. Right, oops, right, and you can see that divergence. Right, somehow this 2 sometimes doesn't give me a slope if the slope is too small. So anyway, and the other one is EOG. I think that was another guy that was moving. I believe that was on the earning as well. So you can see that is still, it's kind of popped out over here at that 137, 138. Right now it's kind of a little flagging here, so it's still good. Right, so it's building up this flag, and could be a little bit of a major move using this particular 159, 160, and 145. So that's a $15 major move. So if we put this up here to 115, that could be a 164. 174, 175 target move here. So alright, oops, let's see, getting too many stock here. I think this video getting a little bit long. So but let me get into some social media stock here. First of all, let's take a look at Facebook. I know a lot of people say, what is that? Well, something that will make a lot of people cry. Anyway, so let's take a look at that. Right? Okay, it actually came up and filled this gap here, this IPO gap, and it's holding up here. And there's a lot of support somewhere around that 38, because every time it comes down to 38, they're all bid down there to support it. So chances are we probably will be looking at this thing to come up and tag this 45. All right. Yeah, it might spook somebody and come down here into this gap, but I don't think it will go down to this level here anytime soon. Okay. So then the other one is a couple other one here, Pandora. Right? I mean, these it's just amazing, these that's why we don't trade based on our personal bias. Because it's kind of defy a sound business to say how these guys can make money. But hey, who cares, right? people are buying these stock and pushing it up. Okay, so just trade the stock. You're not buying the company, people. Right? So you look at this, right? So no, if this thing break above this 21, it could run. And then a couple other real estate site, Zillow. Right? Look at this. I mean, it's amazing how it runs. Right? I mean, this thing keep on going. Got the earning came out, so it kind of pop on the earning, and it doesn't seem to see any end in sight here. Right? Okay. So I mean, you're talking about something down here, support. That's way too much of a sell-off, for this thing to come down here. Maybe even look at it, it's come down right here, and then just make a move and just pop back up. So look for this thing to continue to run. Just use your Fibonacci 2 and go find some number on that one. And then same thing with Chudia, right? I mean, yeah, I got a little candle here. This little doji might be a little bit worrisome, but here's this level down here at the probably 38, 39. But once again, right, as long as it hold this gap here, this joining gap, I believe, then this thing would come and make it back up, and probably will pop to this high here and go to another all-time high. Okay. And what else? Yelp. No, let's take a look at LinkedIn. Right, here's LinkedIn. Here's a earning gap, consolidating here. Look for to make another move to get above this. Again, you can see, big candle, little small NR7 type of candle up near the top. It's kind of forming a little flag here. This is what it is doing. So if you do a little major move here using this 200 to 232, that's $32. And here is like, what is this number here? Let me see. Here is, okay, 26, 27. 27 and 32, that's 59. So you're talking about way up here. So 259, that's basically what we are projecting based on this flag. If we get up above this 235, 236. Okay. So that's it. I think this video has gone way too long. So was going to cover some home builders. So maybe I put a cover chart on some of the home builders. They are not looking good. So you don't want to go long with a home builder right now. So so if you're looking for long on the home builder, you might not want to look at my chart. Okay, so hope you guys will have a good trading week, and good luck to you all.